We do like to have fun.
We do like to have fun, yes.
And I like making out. So that's a little tease that we can like kind of give you there.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
is there making out? We don't know.
You all met at the Little People of America convention. When did each of you meet the rest of the cast?
I met John and Sammy at the house.
Wow.
Yeah, I met them at the house, and because I've known of them from social media and content, and we had like a lot of friends that were like, you know, they knew each other and stuff, and so yeah, I met them at the house.
Did you already know Krista and Steph?
I already knew Steph, and then I knew of Krista as well.
I met John, Sam, and Steph at the LPA. That's pretty much where we hit it off at, and then we've been friends ever since. And then JJ, I've known JJ from social media. John and them already, they knew her and everything prior to me actually meeting her. And I knew we were going to get along because we both basically have the same career path. Yeah. So I knew that like our personalities were going to really click and we were going to be good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long ago did you meet everyone else?
I met everyone at the San Diego LPA. That was last year's LPA.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, Steph I've known since I was 17.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
You guys go way back.
Oh, yeah. Way back.
So a little bit behind the scenes, I want to know, like, how did this show come to be? I know John kind of spearheaded the vacation, but how'd you guys land on TLC?
Honestly, I didn't know that it was even happening. I got a random call from the casting producers, and they were like, hey, do you want to be on this show with John and everybody else? And I was like, actually, yeah. And it kind of just happened so fast. We rolled into it so fast. It was like a huge whirlwind. And it's something that I've wanted to do since I was a little girl. I grew up watching other shows, other Little People shows like Little People, Big World, and of course all the Little Women shows.
Yes.
JJ has been on Little Women. And I can remember like during childhood just sitting on my knees in front of the TV, like waiting for these shows to come on because these people were like, they were big for me. They were like idols. Like I didn't grow up with any other little people in my family. So I had no exposure to that side of living. And it made a huge impact on me. And one of my biggest dreams was to one day hopefully make an impact like that on the younger generation, because I really needed someone like that when I was little.
That's so wonderful. And I think you really already are making that impact.
Thank you.
And then JJ.
Actually, Jen, she works for Shed. All of a sudden, one day, I was on my phone, on my Instagram, and then she was in my DMs.
Oh.
She was in my DMs, and she goes, hi, I would love to like contact you and stuff about a show. And please, let's connect. And I went, okay. And then I saw that she was friends with Steph. Because you know how you say like the mutual friends. And so then I was like, yeah, all right, let's see what this is about. Because I've been in entertainment since I was 18. And so then when I opened up the messages and then we talked and we Zoomed, and next thing you know, she was like, hi, I want you on the show. And I went, okay, let's do this. And so, yeah, that's how I got on the show. So Jen slid into my DMs.
As the reality TV alum of the cast, did you give everyone any advice?
No, I was just ready because I used to be on a reality TV show way back when I was like in my 20s. But no, I was just more like, I was like, let's go. I'm always a yes girl. I always do things for the plot. So as soon as she told me about this, and she was like, yeah, you're going to be living in a house with a bunch of other little people and stuff. And we just want you guys to like be you. And I went, perfect, let's go. So.
Yeah. And then, did both of you come into this trip looking for love? I know we're little singles.
Yes. I actually, you, her, me, I didn't. It was more for like, I just wanted to go to have fun and just see what it was all about. And then when I started seeing sparks flying, I was like, oh, okay. So yeah.
They say that it'll happen when you least expect it.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. And for me, I've been single now for 5 years, I believe. And then also too, I was celibate for almost 3.5 to 4 years. So I was just like, nah, I'm just living my single girl era and just having fun. So
Yeah. What can you tell me about that past relationship and maybe what it taught you about what you want in the future?
What I want is a nice guy, emotionally intelligent, funny, and then also is proud of what I do for a living because I'm also a burlesque dancer.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I want somebody that's secure with themselves and is just also a best friend, someone to have fun with.
Krista, what are you looking for in a guy?
What I'm looking for. I'm sure if you guys have watched, what was it, episode 2, I give a long, drawn
Loves the list.
Absolutely. I'd say that some people say what I'm looking for is unrealistic, but I don't think so. I don't think that you should lower your standards, especially when it comes to choosing a life partner, because that is definitely what I'm looking for. Of course, I'm having fun and everything, but I'm definitely looking for someone that kind of like is like me, but in like male form. I want to be with somebody who is kind, confident, well-rounded, close to his family, and just a good person overall. I think that all of us are always working on ourselves. And my favorite quote is, if you're green, you're growing. If you're ripe, you're rotten. And that just means that there's always room for improvement. You should never look at yourself like you are perfect.
Yeah.
So, I want to be with someone that has high aspirations and is always trying to do better and better and better. Because that's what I'm working on with myself. So,
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, Krista, you've mentioned that you've never dated another little person before.
Right.
What can you tell me about that? And has this experience made you look at dating differently?
Oh, yes. I got thrown into a world that I have never experienced before in my life, especially in a depth this deep. I didn't grow up around other little people. I had maybe 1 or 2 little people, women friends. Like, we were girls and we were friends, but I had never even like hung out or talked to any guys before that were little people like me. So I thought that it was going to be just a cakewalk, honestly. I'll be honest. I thought it was going to be a cakewalk and I was going to find, the love of my life immediately. And I just did not realize how many variables go into it, because the little people dating pool is very small and it's very competitive.
It is.
And I did not realize that.
We're all dating the same person.
And me personally, I don't like dating men that my friends have already dated or been involved with. I don't think that that's nice. It makes me feel personally uncomfortable to do that. And I think that if I do want to get into the little people dating circle, that is something that I'm going to have to compromise on.
And it's hard too, because when we all go to the convention, eventually, we fit that 1 year into that 1 week. And so then that's when we're trying to get to know everybody really, really fast. And so I think that's what makes dating hard when it comes to little people at the convention. And so, because we're just like, oh, okay, let me get to know you. But then you see somebody else and you're like, I need to get to know you too, And
realistically, it's only a week of events and getting to know each other and socializing with each other, being around each other. That's not enough time to truly get to know someone's actual character.
Yeah.
So it does make it difficult. And because, when you live in your city, you've dated average height people, like average height men are a dime a dozen, If one doesn't work out, just move on to the next, they're like in a line.
Yeah.
But when it comes to little people men, you have to sometimes travel states or to different countries.
Yeah, there's usually long distance.
Yeah. So
there's long distance.
I feel like it's a lot of risk.
Yeah. And then another relationship we've kind of seen this season is Sammy and Steph have been hooking up for about a year. Did anyone have an inkling that was going on before the trip?
No clue.
I was
no clue.
The last one to find out, of course. But I feel like everyone had their reasons for keeping that secret away from me.
Yeah, no clue.
Yeah, did not know.
When
I wish
Steph-
I would have though.
Yeah, when Steph told me, I was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, okay. Because I'm usually good at picking things up. And I kind of was, but I was just realizing there was like a lot of tension happening. And so then I went,
See, I didn't feel any tension.
oh, I did. I was
didn't
like,
notice
I started
anything.
like feeling something was going on. And then when she told me, I went, oh.
She laid it down so casually.
Yeah.
Just like at the gym, like, oh,
Yeah.
also this.
Yeah. And while there's like hot guys everywhere too, and while we're like working out, and then I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Cause then I knew about her and Sammy too. And I was like, oh no. And I was like-
Everybody knew about me and Sammy.
And so I went, okay, here we go. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Krista, were you disappointed to be the last to know?
I was. I
Wow.
was shocked. I was really embarrassed, actually. Yeah, I was a little disappointed that I was the last one to know. I wish that everyone would have been more truthful with me, but I can understand some people like to be a little bit more reserved in their dating life. But because there were so many negative emotions being built up, I think that it would have been better if someone would have said something sooner and it wouldn't have, I don't want to say escalated the way that it did, because I can't give too much away.
You'll see. You'll see.
You'll see. To be
Uh-oh.
yeah, stay
Yeah.
tuned. Stay tuned. But yeah, I was disappointed that I was the
Yeah.
last one to find out. That was a little hurtful to me because I really did, you know.
And it was awkward too.
It was
was
awkward
awkward.
after finding out, because hindsight is 2020, and I started going through all of the things that had been happening in front of everybody, and I was just like, wow, I probably look like such a fool.
No, you don't. No,
Like-
you
It
don't.
definitely
she
didn't
doesn't.
come
No,
across
no,
that
no.
way.
It was awkward because too, like I couldn't say anything to her because
Mhm.
it wasn't my business to say anything or anything like that.
Yeah.
But no, you did not look like a fool.
Yeah, as
You
a
did
viewer,
not.
I felt for you,
Yeah,
for
thank
sure.
you.
No, you did not look like a fool.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then that's not the only love triangle we're seeing brewing. Krista, what can you tell me about your connections with Sammy and Anthony?
Oh, Anthony, I met at the LPA in San Diego, and honestly, when I went to the LPA, and I even told him this on camera in one of the episodes, that when I went to that LPA, it was my first ever LPA as an adult woman. I've gone when I was a child, so I wasn't looking for any love. I was looking for friendship. Well, this time around, I was looking for friendship as well. I just wanted to make connections. I really wasn't looking to date. And it was almost like I did not have a choice. Anthony was one of the men that he saw me and he just did not want to leave me by myself, which I can understand. He was so sweet, very attentive.
He is sweet.
He is so sweet.
He is.
Such a nice guy and very handsome.
Mhm.
So,
And if he wanted to, he would.
right.
Mhm.
Yes, if he wanted to, he would.
Mhm.
And at LPA, I feel bad because I kind of ran away from him a lot. And after the LPA, no one really knows this, but he did reach out to me and text me a couple of paragraphs about how I was running away from him. And I reiterated to him again that I was just looking for friends. I really did go to the LPA with my friend Jasmine. And I just didn't want to ditch my girlfriend for, to go hang out or go on a date with a guy. I was there to spend time with her and experience it with her and meet other friends and everything. And we kind of settled that. I apologized to him, everything. He told me that he understood. And then, what do you know? Steph invites him to...
He comes to the house.
He comes to the house. Steph
Uh-huh.
invites him to the house, which was a huge surprise for me. I was surprised, but I was also...
I was surprised.
I was like excited at the same time because I didn't get to explore that connection with him back at the LPA in San Diego. So being able to explore the connection in Palm Springs while on vacation, especially pretty much right after Steph finally expressing how she felt towards
Yeah.
Sammy. It was almost a little bit of a relief to me because I did feel bad for what was going on between Steph and Sammy. I almost felt as though it was my fault, even though it wasn't.
No.
It gave me a little bit of a relief to put my focus and my effort somewhere where there wasn't so much confusion. With Anthony was very sure about me. So it just felt right. That's all. It felt right.
Yeah. Will we be seeing a lot more of Anthony this season?
We'll see. Stay tuned.
Ooh. JJ, what can you tease about your romantic journey this season?
What can I tease? I learned a lot, I will say, and there are times where I had to be vulnerable, because I used to live in Palm Springs, and I was living with my ex, and it wasn't a great experience, and so coming back to Palm Springs, and especially being with these guys, I learned a lot. I had to be vulnerable. Let's just say that, I don't know. I can't really give that too much details, but you have to wait and see.
Yeah. If you could give us a hint, do sparks fly with someone we've met so far?
Maybe. I don't know.
There's a lot of twists and turns. I will just say that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. And then throughout the season, do you think being such a close-knit friend group helps or hurts your journey to finding love?
I would say help.
I would say it's a very well-rounded situation.
Yeah.
So it comes full turn. So it hurts and it also helps. So the good thing is that we're all friends. We are all very close.
Yeah.
So even when there are disagreements or tiffs or arguments, we come full circle back to being friends. So that's what matters.
Yeah, for me, it helps me a lot. Like I said, like I learned a lot from being in this house with them, and also being vulnerable, and like I had to share a lot of things from my past, and just like having them with me, I learned a lot from the guys and from the girls.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when it came from the guys, that was my most vulnerable. And so I would say having it helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the whole group, who stirs up the most drama?
Oh, I definitely know who.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy, of course.
Yeah.
How so?
Yeah. How so? He's just a love bug. He just loves love, and he loves love. And he likes to have fun. He really does. He means well. And he's just like, he just wants to party and have fun and, live his best life as he should. But there was a couple of bumps in roads and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I can understand Sammy's point of view on his actions in the house and how he handles things. He had a near-death experience.
Yeah.
So I can understand when he is telling and trying to explain to everybody, I'm just trying to live my life.
Yeah.
So
he got a second chance.
I can see that side of it. Maybe not everything was handled the way that it should have been. In the beginning, from what we've seen so far. But I have hopes that he will end up acting right and doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Let's hope. We'll see.
Yeah.
What else can you tease about this season going forward?
There's a lot of laughs, I will definitely say. There's a lot of laughs. You'll also learn a lot about what it's like being a little person, but we show a different side of it because we're single. We're not a family. Like, we are a family, but not blood in a way. And you get to like learn different things about each and one of us.
Yeah.
And what else can we tease?
I know, especially for me, because I was very sheltered growing up, there are a lot of things that I have not experienced in life, which most of like my following, they wouldn't guess that about me because I don't talk about certain things like that. I don't talk a lot about my personal life on my socials. So I think that that gives a deeper view into my personal life and also my housemates' personal lives, because they help me with like learning to do things, like being out in the real world, learning to do things as a little person. And I think that is going to be very interesting for our audience, both average height and people with dwarfism. And then also, I mean, yeah, there's us 5 in the house and we're amazing.
Yeah.
Like we're so interesting. We're this great group, but
and we do like to have fun.
We do like to have fun. Yes.
And I like making out. So that's a little tease that we can like kind of give you there.
Yes.
So
yeah.
is there making out? We don't know. Yes. I don't know.
Will there be other characters added? We don't know.
We don't
Stay
know.
tuned.
Tea.
Yeah.
And of course, I have to ask, would you guys return for a season 2?
Oh, absolutely.
I hope. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. I think that we just have so much more to learn and to experience with each other and the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we're a family. We really are. Yeah, we argue. Yeah, and especially we're living in a house together for like 3, whatever, how many weeks we were there.
Right.
Of course, we're gonna bump heads, but at the end of the day, we come back to each other and we love each other.
Right.
And I cried when it was our last day. I was not okay. I was crying, and so. But yeah, I mean, we hope. We don't know anything yet, but we're hoping.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I can't cross mine because they're too short, but I try.
Fingers crossed in spirit.
I can't cross this one because I have a crooked finger.
have to force
But wait, I can do this one.
And then finally, is there anything you guys didn't get to explore during season 1 that you're looking forward to in the future?
That's a great question. I can't think of it right now.
I can think of something, but
you don't know.
It's a spoiler. I can't give it away.
Yeah, no, we
Can
can't
we get like a 1-word hint?
That won't give it away.
Oh, I didn't show my titties on this season.
I saw your titty.
You did, but I didn't actually I wanted to go like a little too crazy. But maybe season 2, maybe I'll be a little crazy with that. But yeah, I would say I don't know. I think for season 2, I think if we do season 2, it's just gonna be 10 times crazier and 10 times funnier and 10 times more loving, and it would be fun.